I'm in a communist era building in a city that's on the Danube, otherwise known as Galați. And I'm in the exact same apartment that my mom grew up in. And the reason we're in Galați is today there's this crumbii festival, which is like a fish that's similar to sardines. And this is the time of year to get them. So we're gonna go check out the festival, eat some fish, explore the city, and who knows what else we're gonna get into. But before that, I'm just gonna give everyone a quick apartment tour. This is where my mom grew up, and we renovated it like 10 years ago. So I'm just gonna give a quick tour. It's a very small apartment, but this is the communist era blocks, and this is like how they were built back in the day. Alright, so this is gonna be the entrance to the apartment. And over here you have like a living room area. And then you come over here. You have your first bedroom. Hallway, bathroom. Very small living space. And you know, this building does have like 2 bedrooms as well, but they don't get a lot bigger than this. So but yeah, so now let us go explore Galați. We are going to be leaving the block, maybe calling an Uber and going over to downtown, checking out the river, and like I said, going to the festival. So right now we're on the way to the city, and this is where, like I said, my mother grew up. All these communist buildings, and actually the architecture in Galați is different because it was one of the most heavily bombed cities in Romania because it was a port town, and it was very strategic. Right now we're going to the bus to take a bus over to the Danube River. So we're gonna figure out how to do this. Still don't know how to work the bus over in Romania. Still figuring it out. So we missed the bus, and we are going to be walking to, we're gonna be walking closer to the festival to try to take another bus from there, because the next bus didn't come for like 33 minutes. So we didn't want to sit around and waste time. And in this way I can film a little bit of the city, so you can see this part of Galați before we get to like the downtown nice parts as well. It's a cute little city. Seems like it's on the come up. They're like redoing the Riverwalk area because it hasn't been done since God knows when. And right now they're completely revamping that area to promote more tourism. And actually Galați has the longest river walk in Romania, so it's actually really nice to come out here. Look at these houses that they built here. Look how nice that is. And it's always on my social media pages. I post more on my social media pages, and people talking about how Romania is a poor country and they only make this much money and blah, 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 blah. And not realizing that being poor sucks everywhere. It's not Romania exclusive. So I don't know why people make it a competition here to be the brokest people out here, when in reality, it's literally bad everywhere. If you're in America, if you're poor, it's bad. If you're here, if you're poor, it's bad. Being poor sucks. And then I always get the comments how it's worse here than anywhere else. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I put all my social media handles at the end of the video. I am starting a Patreon. I've said it before, but now I'm going to be more active on it. I've just been busy with all the other channels. And then you're not going to miss anything if you don't subscribe. It's just if you want to help support. The only difference is I'm going to post the unedited videos on there, do some votes, and then go live like twice a month. So you're not really missing anything, so don't think I sold out or anything. So I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So we decided to just walk there because we were pretty much already there and experience these streets of Galati, because looking for another bus stop, we pretty much did the 25-minute walk that we were trying to save time on. And these walks through the city are pretty beautiful because of the architecture is pretty great. And this is why it's good to go off the beaten path, because you end up finding little parks like this. Got a little cool skate park out here. It's really well done for the kids and everything. And we finally made it to the Danube. And then hopefully, if there's enough time, we're gonna cross to that other side and go to Tulcea. So make sure you subscribe to be able to see that as well. And that is actually where my father is from. So my mom's from Galați, my father's from over here. So I am, how the Romanians would say, Moldovan, because it's the region in Romania where I'm from. It's really cool out here because you can just pick a bench. They have benches all over, and you can just watch the boats go by. And there's a lot of them. They even have a ferry that goes to like the other side. Like we did in Bulgaria. There's a lot of ports around here too. Finally made it to the festival after a morning of missed buses. We're about to try this fish right now. This is going to be crazy. All right, so we got our food, and it was 135 lei for everything here. I'll do the conversion on screen. And this is sturgeon soup. We got some mamaligo and hot pepper for the soup, and then this is scrumbi, and it's like grilled, all nice and grilled. And then this is smoked scrumbi. And then this is a Carlsberg. It is a beer. And now we are going to try everything. All right, so that's like a sturgeon soup, and that is the same kind of sturgeon that does like the black caviar. So let's go ahead and try this. It has potatoes in it, lewistan. I don't know how to say it in English, or what it was called in English. Let me know in the comments. And then it also is made with borscht. It's very good. The fish is very tender. It's almost like melting in your mouth, and the broth is very reminiscent to like a ciorba di burtă broth. I don't think it's as like creamy, but it's in that ballpark. All right, so this one's gonna be a smoked scrumbi, which is like I was saying, like the sardine, and we're gonna dip this in a garlic sauce. It's smoky, it's salty, and then the garlic sauce takes it up to the next notch. Very good fish. It's like very meaty. There is some bones in there, but it's not like bones you couldn't eat or like choke on or something like that. Very good bones. This will go very good with beer because it's so salty. All right, now we're done eating. We're gonna try to go and see what else we can find at this festival. So it's not a big festival, and we ended up walking around. Didn't really find any other food that was worth getting, It was all just generic stuff that you can get like anywhere, and didn't really look too fresh. Other than like the fish, I'm talking about like meat and like chicken and stuff like that. So we just decided to walk around the river walk so I can show off the river walk out here, and how beautiful it is, like with the Danube and like the open air art museum, because you have structures like this, and it's right next to the river. And it just goes on and on. And you can walk. I was up there before, and then you can walk down here too. So there's like 2 areas to walk in. It's such a nice day out, and this river is excellent. So the river walk out here is 4 kilometers long, and they have biking lanes. People come out here to like run, bike, and just relax. There's benches everywhere. It's nice. It's very relaxing. And I'm from Tampa, and Tampa, we had a river walk as well. They had just built it. It was pretty new, and it was very nice. And this has like better potential to me because it's way more beautiful to, like, to see the river out here. I mean, just look at this. So these are just like some of the examples of some of the kind of like art pieces you would see on this walk. It's really cool. Like out in the distance out there, you can kind of see like there's another art piece, and they just have these spread out all over here. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. Like, look at this one. I'm not really sure what any of them represent, just because I can't sit here and just Google everything, because I have to get to other places in the city. But I'll put some facts up on screen about it for sure. So I asked someone, and they completely destroyed this building, which is like right on the river walk, because I guess back in the day they built it without a permit. So they didn't have like a permit to build this here. They just built it, I believe, after the fall of communism. And now, like, the government's cracking down on these kind of buildings, so they had to tear it down. Yeah, that's crazy. They just came here and they're like, I'm gonna build this here, and they did it. That's pretty wild. And now, that's at like the end of the river walk that we're on. Right now, we are heading towards the port, where it's the barge that takes you over to the other side, to Tulcea. And so this is the barge that can get you over to Tulcea. People also come out here and just chill by the water. And they recently had just built a bridge that connects the two. So I think business here has gone down, because this used to be like the only way to get over there. And now they built a bridge, huge bridge, that gets you over there. And it's still nice to come out here and just relax. You can kind of see the mountains in the distance. You probably can't see them on video anyway. But I also talked to somebody, and they said that the park around the TV tower is closed. So I have some shots I'll put up of the TV tower, and I'll put some facts up on screen, because we don't want to waste time and go over there. Right now we're going to go to some parks and check out downtown Galați, since we already checked out the river walk and everything. So we're in a little bus, and what's the difference between this bus and... So this is like a bus, but it's not like a regular bus. It goes like shorter distances than like regular buses. It has like a shorter route. So it's a smaller bus. So we're on the short bus today. So we got off at the wrong station, like on purpose, just so we could kind of walk around, look at the houses and like the architecture in Galați. Galați has very unique architecture because, like I said earlier, it got bombed during World War II, and they kind of like rebuilt
during communism, so there's like communist buildings with like the old school architecture that's like known in Romania. And you know, they have the nice churches, nice schools and stuff like that. So we were also tired and we were just kind of like relaxing and just enjoying the vibe of the city. So I hope you enjoy like these next few shots and let me know what you think about the architecture in the city and what your favorite kind of architecture is. All right, so after that walk and bus ride, we got to Gradina Publica, which is, I guess, the main park out here, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, there's a rabbit, or is that a dog? Oh my god, it looks like a rabbit. They have all these flowers all over here, decorated. Obviously, it's still not summer yet, so the trees are dead. But they have like a whole playground, and it looks like they decorated for Easter over there, so we're gonna go check it out. Yeah.
And they put a name on there. I think this worked here since I was young.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Romania's got the nicest parks, I swear. So right now I'm walking over so I can film the train station from like the top, because I guess there's like an overlook over here that looks over the train station. So I'm trying to get a good shot. Yeah, that's the train station down there. So I think this is only like a 3-hour ride to Bucharest or so. But this is where the train station is going to let you off if you take the train. Galați is a beautiful city with unique culinary experiences that you can find here because it's on the river, and this park is amazing. It's such a big park. My feet hurt. I'm tired. We're about to walk the park a little more, stop by, take a little break, and then we are gonna go eat at a restaurant that was recommended to me after we do a little bit more sightseeing. I'm very excited to try it. Very hungry. So let's see what else we can do around this park while we're here. I just want to show you guys this real quick. They have like these tunnels here where you know, I don't know why they built like this whole big tunnel across the street here. It doesn't make sense. But people in this town hate it. They call it like cucaracho, like cockroach. They absolutely hate it. All it is literally just an underground tunnel that goes to the other side. I feel like it's so unnecessary because there's not that much traffic here to justify it. You could have just done a crosswalk. All right, the last area I'm going to show everybody is a popular local hangout area. And this is what it is right over here. And then this fountain, it's still not summer yet. Usually it's filled and it's like a good hangout area. They call this like nespalata, which means like unwashed. And usually it's like full of water and people like are hanging out, chilling around here. And then they're all this way leads over to the Danube. So we kind of did like a full circle. So this way right here We'll take you all the way back to where that festival was. And over here they have like a cool little map of Galati. So now, pretty much, those are the main points of the city. I might come back and do a longer video, but right now we're kind of a little on a time crunch. So I think we're gonna go get some food and see how that is. So we were supposed to eat at a restaurant called Gaffino's, and it was used to be good, and it used to be like kind of like low key, and then we went in there and everything was like super white and like not decorated well and loud. I just care about the loud, right? And the hostess was kind of rude, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just not feeling it. So we went somewhere else. We went to some place called All Time Low or All Time Bistro. So let's see if this place is good. At this point, my audio gave out. Not really sure how we did because I've been very adamant at keeping an eye on it. But I got some dumplings with potatoes and cabbage, and my mom got a quesadilla. They were both okay. The dumplings were cooked perfectly. The quesadilla was pretty mid. They served it with tomato sauce and not salsa. But yeah, overall, I would give that place like an 8.5 out of 10. My audio was still out, and at this point I was saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to check out my Patreon and my other socials. And I'm going to be doing more work on my Patreon, and I appreciate everybody that watches, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.